We will start the meeting at a little late, 5:32. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Justin,
I was thinking maybe we could move Bob up
Yeah,
after the tier 1B. He just has something to present on MERPs that we were gonna capture under town administrator upvotes.
then he doesn't hang out all night.
Yep.
Unless you want to. I didn't want to. Okay,
He's too.
so.
Did you not? Huh?
Okay, we'll just do it first.
So as you're aware, we got a MERP grant for $329,867.12. So far, we've spent about $9,000 of it, that's all. But we've been very busy, both Alex and I, for the past several months in getting contractors to do two pieces of it. The remaining two pieces actually, that's the installation at Guion Hall, the walls and the ceiling, and the HAVC work, which includes, three pieces. The HAVC work, which includes mini splits at the library. We did put in one this summer in May as in a carve out because it was just too hot up in the top floor. I believe you passed that at your
we did, yeah.
May meeting, I think. So that's all done and Amy's happy there. So there's more mini splits there that are going in, a mini split in this building and a heat recovery ventilator in this building. So I called just about every insulation contractor in northern Vermont. Most of them only do spray foam now. Yeah, so cellulose isn't a big thing anymore. But I was able to get 3 out of all of them. I have a very detailed call log, times who I talked to, everything. And we got 3 prices. One for $12,800 from Fred at Village Builders.
Your executive.
Then we got another one from. Performance Spray Foam for $42,000, and I don't think he probably just shot that number out. And then the most responsive one was from Northern Insulation for $17,600. I met them all there, talked with them all. I would highly recommend Northeast Insulation. Village Builders, his bid's incomplete. It's not including the weather stripping. I called him 3 times to change it. It's just like pulling teeth. So I would deem that non-responsive and go with the second lowest, which is reasonable at $17,600. There's a lot of work that needs to get done there. It's a historic building. You know, the clapboards have to go back on. They got to be painted. It's pretty involved. So I thought that was a decent price. So that's one. And then the other one is in order to get these HAVCs done and all this work, we need to have something to present to contractors. What we want, what needs to get done, how it's going to get done, et cetera, et cetera. The company the engineering firm that does most of this work is called CX Associates. They're out of Burlington. I met them several times, talked to them on the phone several times. They have a proposal that we have here. for not to exceed $4,575. So it's time and material, but that's the upper limit.
Okay.
Then they would provide us with a document that we can then send to HAVC contractors or give to or whatever and you know, get a price so that when the winter breaks, if it ever does, we'll be set to roll and get these things done. Also at the library, there are windows that need to be replaced. There's a couple in the historic side. We did go through the historic commission and that's all set. So they're also gonna do a scope of work for those windows. That would be, you know, the carpenter type person. So that's what we need approval for tonight to go ahead with these two things.
Bob, did you want to talk about the other firm that we met with? Because we did solicit proposals from a few other firms.
You did.
Cole and Cole?
Oh,
Yeah, we did, and they backed up, didn't they? What happened with them?
we essentially told them we weren't interested anymore. So they came in and I believe their price was around 40,000.
Yeah, it was
Forty.
wicked high. Oh, it was wicked high.
Right.
So
And
they obviously didn't want it.
the understanding was, so they submitted a 12-point proposal.
Okay.
And when we asked, they said it was cookie cutter. So as long as we stayed chronologically moving down the line, we could select options 1 through 3 or 1 through 5.
I remember that.
But we couldn't go 1, 7, and 9. But then when it came time to evaluate what that was going to cost, they said they were going to take it back and re-engineer it to figure out what the price would be. So each one of those items had a price point already as part of the large package. So we just didn't feel like it was an in good faith negotiation.
Sure.
So we started reaching out to other folks. This one was suggested by LCPC. They've worked with MERP in other communities. They're up to speed on the
Great.
requirements. So we
Yeah,
felt good about that.
and CX Engineering has done MRF work around, so that's a good job. Yeah, I forgot about Cloud and Cloud.
It was a while
You
ago.
threw them out, so that's good. I didn't like them.
Well, I'll make a motion to go with Northeast Insulation.
I did have a question.
Okay.
Sure.
Did Northeast Insulation have any sort of contingencies as far as insurance or future damages due to the spray foam?
Yes, they are fully insured. Yeah. Now, one thing about the insulation at Guion Hall, where it's such an old building, there may be some little extras here and there or something. I mean, I'm gonna be there with them. If it's anything substantial, you know, Alex and I will
Yep.
talk and we'll come
Okay.
back to you folks.
Okay.
But I don't think it would be, you know, minor things
Yeah,
that you can't foresee.
sure.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, so Savannah, do I have a second for that motion?
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Okay, awesome. And then,
I will make a motion to go with the CX Associates to not exceed 4,575.
okay, do I have a second for that?
This funding is all coming from the MERP.
That's correct.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Okay, awesome.
Great, thank you. We'll get
Thank
this-
you for all your work you're doing.
We'll get all this in
Thank you.
place so that when the spring comes, we can get it all done.
Awesome.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting me on
Ed.
top. I can go home and have my Chinese food.
Perfect.
Question for you folks.
Justin.
What was the spelling on Associates SVX you said, or?
It's C as in chastity, X as in X-ray, associates.
You want me to reach out to them or you?
Simple enough. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're gonna-
I don't know. We might need to make.
I'll keep you in the loop.
Somebody
Appreciate it.
sign
Good
this.
night, everybody.
Good night,
Good
thank you. Do we need to, wait, somebody sign this?
Yeah.
Probably should, huh? Do you wanna authorize me to sign this?
Okay, so I'll make a motion for Chastity to sign the CX Associates contract.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, abstained.
Ooh.
Okay, awesome. Okay, tier 1B. right? We're glaring at me, I
No,
thought I was doing
sorry.
something wrong.
I don't think.
I kind of got a glare. So we had a great joint meeting. I was really happy we did that.
I think we should do it more
I
often.
think we're going to. I think that we could get a lot accomplished by doing that.
Quicker.
Yes, I agree. So I don't know. Matt, you weren't there. Nicole, were you there? No. So basically.
I read that.
Okay, cool. Everyone but one was in favor of us moving forward with this process. So I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts on what you feel.
I just think that it doesn't make a lot of changes yet, like there's still things in place that. There's not going to be a 10-story building that houses tons of people, it all has to go through.
all, that's why I voted yes for it. It has to go through so many levels
Yeah.
that before it gets to that point of using it, so.
It really just
I
puts us
doubt
on,
we'll ever use it, but if for some reason we need to.
but it also puts us on a list to get recognized too, like
Exactly.
Hyde Park, North Hyde Park is a place that somebody could come to.
Needs recognition.
Yes. So I think what we need to do is make a motion that Hyde Park has agreed to enter into the tier 1B designation area.
I will make that motion.
And maybe authorize me to sign this. as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, and, okay, so I will make the motion to enter into the tier 1B, what was the word you said?
Act 181.
Act 181,
Everyone be
and have
designation.
Chastity sign it.
I'll second.
Great, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, abstain. Awesome,
Matt, was that an eye from you?
You got it.
you got it. You eating?
Yep.
Okay, perfect, that's great, guys. That is done. Okay, is Jen on? Oh yeah, hey Jen,
Hi,
happy new year.
Happy New Year early.
Yeah.
Down that one on the end.
Nope. This guy?
So we
Yeah.
really don't have much
Thank you.
for the BAC update right yet, right? Really?
Yeah, I'm waiting on a lot of information. VLCT is going to be sending their first quarter invoice the end of this week, early next week.
Okay.
Waiting on decisions that are made tonight. And I haven't heard from communications for Lamoille County.
I just got an email back from them this afternoon, Jen.
Okay,
So that figure is gonna be 3.51% for communications, 3.5% for patrol. They're waiting on the grand lists from the county and the state, so they don't know what the portion will be. But I believe we can get close with the 3.5 and the 3.51.
Yeah, I think Kara said usually they don't see that till the first of the year
Right.
for the final split out.
and then Alex met with Brad Carrier for the Fast Squad budget.
Yeah, me and Brad had a great conversation. It's a big change from the budget that was presented to the BAC. There was a couple lines that he just kind of forgot to put in.
Oh,
So it's
so it's a good thing we questioned it.
it's more on track with what previous fiscal years were
Okay, cool.
in planning for the future.
Okay, good.
I'll get those figures to the committee.
Okay. Okay. And then. We don't even have any action items for you tonight, Jen, just for warrants?
Yeah, I just have updates for you. Basically what I've been up to.
Yeah,
I've done comments back on the first draft audit for FY25,
yeah.
and a lot of their figures didn't line up with what's presented in our budget. So they gave me their working papers and I'm pretty sure they're working off an incorrect report from like pre-audit
Oh,
because it just doesn't line up. So I've communicated back to them and they're closed this week
okay.
for the holidays. So I don't really know where the unassigned fund balance stands without them answering the questions I have for them.
Okay.
And
Which again, that affects everything you're doing.
yeah,
Drastically. Okay.
yeah, it's kind of stressful. But I'm putting in the effort. Hopefully they can get back to me early January
Okay.
so I can let you guys know.
Okay. I think with all of this being said, in just this short amount of time, we're definitely gonna need that third meeting in January for budget meeting. Do you agree?
It's possible depending on how.
When you have a good budget ready for the meeting on the 12th, is probably pushing it just a tad for you. When you don't have a lot of these answers.
Yeah,
And that's kind of why we put the 20th in there, right? Was because we thought we would be down to the wire. I just don't want to feel overwhelmed and rushed with it, so I think we should. Let's plan on the 20th. I think we're really gonna do this.
Wonder.
That'll just be budget meeting, but we had it in there anyway, didn't we?
Oh.
Okay, good.
Wasn't in here, wasn't gonna do it.
Okay. Okay, sorry, Jen, go ahead.
Oh, the bond application was submitted for the 650. I talked to the bond bank about a possible energy loan because we're doing some energy upgrades. I gave them the information about the MERP grant
Great.
and what the budget was for that, but they didn't really give me a dollar amount that we could use. So that when they're looking over the application, they have everything that they should need to tell me how much we can possibly use in an energy loan that's separate, which would be at 2%. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I just communicated with employees about the One Big Beautiful Act.
Yeah, what is that?
So it's the no tax on overtime. Basically, starting in 2026, employers are required to track qualified overtime. So we still tax the employee the overtime, but they can deduct up to like $12,500 a year in qualified overtime per individual. So
Back on their taxes, yeah.
Well, son of a gun.
it's a new deduction.
They'll have to.
Oh, I
Use
did
some of
know
that.
That's
My
okay.
next request is to move to an hourly employee.
I know, I just want to know too. Some salary.
Me too.
Oh, okay. So is that gonna be a huge? It's another painful thing for you, isn't it?
I'm hoping that ADP has
Oh, probably.
the tools that I need to start reporting on that.
Yeah, I bet they do.
In 2026, there is a relief for employers to estimate. We can just give guidance.
Gotcha.
So for this year, 2025.
Okay. Okay. Well, cool.
Make the motion to approve the warrants.
Okay. Go a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, abstained. Matt, you
Aye.
abstained? Okay. Oh, wait, you abstained from the warrants, Matt?
I said I. Good.
Aye. Okay. Okay, well, Jen, I guess we're done with you.
Okay.
We need you. I'll call you, but I think we're good for now. Are you off the rest of the week?
What's that?
Are you off the rest of the week?
I'll be in the office Friday afternoon and available tomorrow remotely.
Okay, thanks. Might have some questions for you, so I'll ping you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
So I know Jen gave a 30-second rundown on the audit.
Yeah.
That does not capture the amount of time she spent working on this. It's been weeks and many hours. And she's going through it line by line to make sure everything's correct. So kudos to her.
Much
Thanks, Jen.
appreciated.
Thank you, Jen. As always, we appreciate you. She's like, yeah, whatever. Okay, Alex, what you got for us?
All right, so we did tier 1B, the municipal planning grant consortium that we're in with Stowe and the other towns. We submitted the closeout on that. They just responded back today. They're looking for some additional documentation from us. So we're working with LCPC to provide that. And that'll be closed out in the next week or so. 19 River Run, I'm gonna try to breeze right through these. FEMA and Vermont Emergency Management don't want us to officially close this out yet. I know we motioned on that a few select board meetings ago. They're providing the homeowner with some assistance to hopefully clear the encumbrances that would prevent us from closing on the property.
Okay.
So it's not quite dead in the water yet.
Okay.
The homeowner is still considering pivoting and just selling on the private market. So for now, I know we've closed it out on our end. They haven't closed it out on theirs. There's a potential that we circle back to.
Okay.
So just an FYI there. We went through both the MERPs. The mowing contract, to date, we've only received one bid. It closes on the 1st of January. But there have been multiple other inquiries just looking for other information to do with the properties. So we may see 1 to 4 bids, but we'll capture that at the next meeting. The trailhead project with V-Trans, we met 2 weeks ago. They were just looking for some clarification on a few of the outstanding items, one of which is speed tables on Depot Street. I communicated that to Mark. We're going to look at flashing beacons instead. He really doesn't want that with the slope of the road, plowing, all of the other concerns. But we were able to address 3 or 4 of their other concerns and finalize the plans. They want to go to RFP this winter for summer construction. Once we decide whether we're doing speed tables, flashing beacons, or none of it, they'll send it out to RFP and we'll get that built this summer. It'll be awesome. GPI road condition analysis. So this is something that I caught on one of Morristown's select board meetings. There was a presentation from the highway superintendent. Looks like back in 2023, they contracted with GPI, which is a firm who comes in and does infrastructure analysis for towns. And what they did was they mapped all of the town roads. And they also looked at them and assessed them on a scale from 1 to 5 and projected future needs. So essentially what that does is gives the town a playbook to work from.
So road planning?
Road plan.
Oh, way.
What you see here is just a snapshot of one of the slides that the highway superintendent presented to their select board this year. So from this playbook and the analysis that GPI does, it allows for a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and then we can take those numbers and put it into our budget. So this is one of his paving options for lower Elmore Mountain. So either paving or moving to gravel. But what it does is it gives us the tools and the knowledge to be able to predict these things in the future and know which of our roads are considered extremely poor, and they actually break it down per mile, per foot, and provide cost estimates. So I have the whole analysis that they did for Morristown. I spoke with their manager. Brent says they were amazing to work with. He highly recommends them. So I have a scoping call with them next week to see if it's something we're interested in.
Fantastic.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think a lot of times we know which roads we need to do.
Sure.
It's good to have a professional binder and analysis that's done that we can use as a place to start working.
Well, that's what I was, that's because, you know, that's kind of been my thing is we need something in place, and this would be great to work
And
from.
they also do bridges, culverts. It's fairly.
And I think this could save, I mean, this is gonna cost money,
Of course.
but I think it could save you money because we get to a road before we really thought we needed to get to a road, and it costs us more money in the end.
Right.
Mhm.
And one of the big takeaways that Morristown superintendent had was investing in the roads before they become an issue, whether that's shimming or, you know, little things that you can do to maintain that road actually saves you a lot of money in the long term. So Morristown's done a bit of a shift there. They're starting to do more shims and be proactive.
Right.
Obviously, we need to catch up with the roads that are in extremely poor shape. But we might be able to make that pivot to being more proactive in this.
Yeah.
So all in all, it was great.
Let's see.
Alex, what did you say the analysis was called of the provider?
GPI.
GPI. And what does that stand for?
I can send you their website.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Good. Justin. Your newsletter.
Can we back up?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
The communications budget. They confirmed that it's going to be 3.51%. Last time you guys motioned for me to sign the sheriff's contract at 3.5, but that was for patrol.
Oh, okay.
When we do receive the communications budget, do you guys want that to come back to you, not knowing what the figure is going to be as it applies to the grand list? Or are you happy with the percentage?
Maybe we should wait till it comes back or finalized.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, listen.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
It probably won't matter, but I'll feel better that it was more final.
Sure.
Okay. The meeting.
And-
Go ahead, Justin.
The newsletter, I don't have a lot of updates for you folks on that. I've received comments back from Jen, Kim, and Not in Hyde Park.
Great.
I've added the father-daughter dance.
Oh, good.
I wasn't sure if that was appropriate, if that was more from the Hyde Park Recreation Committee or not, but I thought it seemed like it was coming from them, but I wasn't entirely sure. So
It's from the Lamoille soccer fundraiser, but all the same group is kind of heading it. But it's a fundraiser. I don't see why we couldn't put it in there. I think it's great. I think it's good community.
Yeah, it's for the community for sure.
perfect.
Okay with that.
And then any additions or comments that you folks want to make or see in there?
The community circle doesn't have anything until next month, so.
Do I have the town meeting stuff in there?
We do have an update.
I need to look at that. I'll look at that I'll look at that tonight, Justin. Cause I have updates for that for you, so I'll make sure it's good.
Yep, and it's right under the highway department,
Okay.
annual town meeting committee.
Okay,
So,
I'll get that to you tonight.
sounds good. And yeah, short and sweet. That's all I have, unless you folks have more.
Okay, do I have a motion for the minutes? Yeah, we need December.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for December 9th.
Great, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Great, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, abstained. Great. Okay, so speaking of town meeting, so we are. Town meeting the school presentation will start at 9 a.m. Town meeting itself with us will start at 10, although I would like us all to be there obviously at 9. Kim did find out for me that we are not able to allow any of the nonprofits to set up tables, unfortunately, because it is sort of like campaigning. I think I sent you an email.
Yep.
So we won't be able to do that, unfortunately. And then reach out to Paul Nusky because we changed everything to ballot. I was kind of forgetting about Paul, so he was nominated last year as moderator, so he's technically moderator for this year. I I think he wants to resign, step down, and if that happens, then we can appoint somebody for this year. But I'm gonna reach out to him and find out for sure, that he doesn't wanna do it, again.
Do you have leads on moderators?
I do.
Okay.
We do have a couple actually.
Okay, fine.
One that's kind of very interested, so.
Perfect.
But I don't wanna take it away from Paul if
Yes.
if he still wants to do it. So I guess I was assuming that we did that at town meeting and that was just for town meeting last year. That wasn't the case, Kim told me, so.
Yeah.
That's what I get for assuming. And that is.
Cassidy, just on the moderator piece, I don't know if I'm speaking out of term here or not, or on Kim's behalf or whatever, but to become moderator, is that something that they need to petition for? Because listers and so on need to
Yeah,
petition.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so Paul's technically the moderator because of last year, so he's the moderator for 2026 town meeting. But if he doesn't want it, which is what I was understood, that he doesn't want to do it again this year, then we can appoint somebody to be the moderator for town meeting.
And moving forward, they'll have to petition.
Correct, moving for 2027, they will have to. If they want to be it for 2027, they'd have to get on the ballot now.
Mhm.
What happens if we don't get somebody to moderate it?
I don't know if it's a legit town meeting.
I think it defaults to someone.
Does it? Oh, probably me.
Say no.
Oh, Matt, it's gonna default to Matt Moran. I appoint that. Can I have a motion?
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
good at talking. I'm just not politically correct.
Oh. And there is a Robert's Rules class too that they can take. That's actually in February, so we've got a little bit of time, but I'm hoping to have these answers for the January 12th meeting.
But she has some leads, Matt, on some people
Yeah.
that want to do it, so.
I do. If Paul definitely doesn't want to. So I think that's all I have for you. Yeah. We need executive session for.
Do you have anything for year-end goals or open mic before we go into
No.
executive?
Does anybody? Nicole's like, I'm peace out. That's my goal. You have a road sign, I heard. Lance?
I did give me a road sign.
Oh, you said you did. I thought it was taken again. I was like,
Oh, no. I heard you.
Somebody really wants that sign.
Right. So no, I think we're good. So
I make, oh geez,
right.
I
Get
make
the right.
a
get the wording
motion
right.
that,
No, you
Oh.
recognize the need.
yeah, thank you. I recognize the need that we need to go into a motion, into executive session for 313 contracts
And to include.
to include,
Alex. And Jen, do you want to join us for this?
I can, but I don't have to.
I'm not sure if I told you.
I think we're gonna have Jen, just so that we can, yeah,
If you want to.
we're talking money, or whatever, we need you.
Yeah, Jen, we'd like you to join if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Cool. Do I have a second for that?
I'll second.
Hey, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Alright.
Aye. Opposed, staying.
Now I make the motion to go into executive session.
Okay, second.
I will second.
Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Alright.
Aye. Opposed, staying. 4 p.m. with no action needed or taken.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Perfect. Second.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, staying.
You're right.
Right. Same
Look at that if
thing.
you want me to.